Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Explore and Engage with Anam. In this episode, I would like to talk about the issue of squatting and also the issue of shoplifting. My friends, it seems to me that there is an attack on private property ownership. Squatters are taking over American homes, and it's extremely difficult to remove them. In liberal cities like New York City, Los Angeles, and Philadelphia, the laws don't work in favor of landlords. In certain places, squatters can acquire legal rights just after 30 days. What's really happening in America is that property rights are under attack in liberal cities like New York, Los Angeles, Philadelphia, and there are others. The landlord-tenant relationship can be very smooth, or it can be pretty difficult, just like any other relationship. What's important to remember is that laws must not be made in a way that prevents the rise in property ownership. I know that some people view landlords very unfavorably because there are bad landlords, but then there are also good landlords, and similarly, there are bad tenants and there are good tenants. And so, when squatting becomes a widespread problem, it creates a lot of other problems. And it seems that the issue of squatting is definitely growing in liberal parts of the country. Now, when squatting becomes a widespread issue, it discourages private property owners to offer housing units for rent. If squatting becomes a bigger problem, then definitely, it's common sense that private property owners are going to be more reluctant to offer housing units for rent. And then what happens as a result? Rent goes up, and then it becomes increasingly difficult to find housing that's affordable. Right now, we hear a lot about how expensive housing has become, and so people are definitely feeling a lot of financial pain, and the problem of squatting is contributing towards making the problem worse. Liberal cities, my friends, let me tell you, liberal cities have lots of problems, and squatting is one of those problems. Bad policies pushed by liberals fail to protect property owners. The liberals advocate for lots of policies that fail to protect property owners, and that's why you hear about people leaving places like New York and Los Angeles. People are leaving places like New York City and Los Angeles, and then there are other liberal cities that people don't want to live in anymore. So people are moving out and finding better places to live. Now let's talk about crime. Crime is a big problem, and shoplifting in particular, it's a huge problem. Once again, it's a huge problem in liberal cities and states. Shoplifting crimes in Los Angeles are growing. Shoplifting is a major problem in New York City. And then there are many other places in America where hardworking and law-abiding Americans are suffering a great deal because of crimes such as shoplifting. There are liberal cities that have laws and policies that are easy on criminals. There are district attorneys in liberal areas who are very lenient towards criminals. And so people are committing crimes without worrying much about the consequences of their actions. My friends, before I conclude this episode, let me just tell you that liberal policies are causing tremendous damage in society. And I can go on and on and on, but I really want to hear your thoughts and comments. So please visit my website, tawsifanam.net, send me a message, share with me your views. You can also find me on social media, so connect with me and share with me your thoughts. So with that, I will conclude this episode, and I hope to be back again soon with a new episode of Explore and Engage with Anam.